Hello and welcome to... It's still called Attempting to Allardyce at the minute. I don't know why. I've just kept it for now. We're here at the start of the second season. It's the opening day of the Premier League. This screen is just to hide all of the lovely things that have happened over the summer. And there have been a lot of lovely things. There's also been some... Well, let's have a look. Have a look, eh? Today, by the way, we're playing Liverpool on the opening day of the season. So that's going to be... Hoo-hoo! Wowzers, that's fun. But overall, pre-season, it's gone very well. Some big games in there, like Juventus and things like that, where we got some creditable draws. We lost 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. Beat whoever these fucks are 12-0, so they can suck on something. If you hear birds in the background, I'm not sure where they are. They appear to be extremely close to my window. There they are. They're just going for it. Enough about the birds. Let's get to the real business. Transfers. Let's first of all see who's left. So here on the right is a gigantic list of people who've left. You can see straight away that during June, Leeds decided to come to the shop of Leicester, and they were enticed by our bargains. Vincent Bora, 10 mil. Mark Albrighton, 3.8. Damari Gray, I know it's a strange one, but when you see some of the players come in, you'll understand. Whoever that guy is has gone. Slimani, £15 million. He was on loan last season. I forgot he was even a real person. We managed to get some money for him. It wasn't going to fit into my system. Andy King was a strange one. Selling Andy King actually led to nearly a revolt led by Catcher Schmeichel, because he was busy mates with Andy King and he hated seeing him leave. It was painful for poor old Catcher. I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Hello, editing Luke here. The man in the video who's leaving is actually Matty James's face. I got the wrong one. That's not Andy King. It's Matty James. Mistakes were made. But enough of that. Also, has gone on loan to Galatasaray. Again, you'll see why he's out on loan soon. Amati, gone, 8.75 mil. He put up a damn good fight to stay, rejecting contract offers hither and dither. Gezal has also left. Never played, sorry. And then on the last few days, a couple of loans, and this bloke who, I don't know why he was here. Doesn't look that bad, but not really going to get in the first team. So, that's the outs. Let's take a look at the ins. First up, I told you you'd understand why we let go a centre back on loan when you see Jorge Merrer. Some very good stats. He's going to be part of our Young Buck centre back partnership. Next up, coming into play as the up-and-coming box-to-box midfielder behind Jorrit Hendricks is this 12-year-old looking guy. He's actually 19. Sandro Tonali, if you've played Football Manager this year and looked at a single Wonder Kid shortlist, you'll be familiar with this lad. Just really good player, couldn't pass him up when he's this cheap. Was wanted by a lot of top clubs. We went in, already improving, 19 years of age. He's already worth more than I paid for him, so I'm very happy with that. So, here's one I forgot about in January. I signed him on a pre-contract agreement in January and completely forgot until we showed up in July, just arrived at Leicester, and he was confused. I was confused. I was like, fuck it, we'll have another striker then, I guess. Pretty versatile though, so can play behind the striker on the right wing. That's good. 21, German, Johannes Eggestein. Free. How'd you like that? Now, we looked at this lad on the final day of the season and then relegated him. Now, we brought him back. It's Declan Rice. £20 million. Very good, very reasonable bit of business. Will play as one of the backups to the two centre mids, mainly to Ndidi, who, let's just have a little chat about right now, has been trying to force a move to Paris Saint-Germain the entire summer, has handed in a transfer request. But when Paris Saint-Germain come at you and be like, oh, we'll give you £25 million, and you know Paris Saint-Germain can splash out nearly £200 million in a player, you're saying no. So Ndidi remains here, and if he doesn't like that, there's two players you can slot very easily into his position. We'll get to the other one later. First one is Declan Rice, 20 years old. You know Declan Rice, right? Next up, the new left back, since old Christian Fuchs has Fuchsed off. We needed another competitor for Ben Chilwell, and here is Jorge, another Jorge, but this one doesn't have a second name. He's just Jorge, and he's also Brazilian, not Spanish, so subtle differences. £10 million from Monaco. I couldn't turn it down. He's a brilliant all-round attacking complete wing-back, which is exactly what I like. Apparently he shoots from distance with power, dives into tackles and runs with the ball often. I've seen that in this pre-season. He does all of those things. I haven't seen the diving into tackles yet though. I'm sure we'll see a few red cards from you, Jorge, soon. A cheeky little one that we're not going to talk about much. He was about £100,000 and I thought I could get him in and loan him out and maybe he'd become something. Nacho Mendes, everybody. He's Nacho Mendes. Well, the love affair goes on. He's back. He's back permanently this time, though. Yes, he's on 92k a week. Yes, that's more than we should probably pay him. But I thought Rafa was absolutely dominating when we brought him in on loan. So I brought him back permanently for much more than we should have done. It was 22, actually. It's not that bad. The first of two loans now, as the other player I mentioned who could slip quite easily into, or actually either Ndidi's or Hendrick's position, if injuries needs be. We've got Lucas Torreira on loan from Arsenal, loan listed on transfer deadline day. I just said yes. I thought, why not have a bit more backup in the midfield? We've still got space in the squad registration. You're probably thinking we have a gigantic squad. We do. Lots of players, lots of injuries I'm expecting. So here's Lucas Torreira. Stop with the R's. Last, but by no means least... I'm back, bitches. Yeah. You're reading that right. Welcome back, Riyad Mahrez. He's back. Why? Transfer listed. They didn't actually want that much of his wages covered. He's on 200k a week. They were like, if you give us 60k a week, we'll let him come for a season. I was like, cannot be recalled, cannot be terminated. I'll take Riyad Mahrez for a season. Bloody brilliant player. Won a Premier League here. He's still got the same shirt number, 26. We gave it back. Nobody was using it. Riyad Mahrez, everyone. So there it is in full. £54 million brought in and £89 million spent on a decent number of players. I think it's a better transfer window than Leicester have had for some time, since they brought in Mahrez and Kante the first time. But I didn't have those scouts to my disposal. No, I had me and the transfer list and the relegated West Ham and that guy who showed up for free, and I forgot about. Here they all are though. All the transfer fees you can see here. Yeah, what do you think of? Just let me know what you think of the transfer window. Forget that though, because now we've got to go play a game. Of course, here you could see the fitness concerns and injuries that have been going on for a little while. Declan Rice is injured for a few weeks. Mahrez got injured yesterday for a week, so he's going to miss out on the first game. Tete is only fit for half a game. Chowdhury, who is a youth prospect who was on loan last season, I think could also maybe play a part. If not, we can always look for a loan move for him if he's not getting enough football to help his development. But he's here in the first team. Ibrahimovic is also still here. Why? Because I brought him in as a retro signing and have regretted it ever since. Still, we've got lots of competition for him and for everyone. Two Jorges on the bench together, and Didi still unhappy. Still got the transfer request. It's not going to happen, mate. I mean, look, it's gone from Paris Saint-Germain to Borussia Mönchengladbach. Just stay at Leicester, and Didi, you know what's best for you. Starting today, though, it's a very similar lineup to what we finished with last season. Schmeichel, Catcher in goal, Chilwell, Evans, Maguire, Pereira at the back. Reliable back four. Of course, they all know they're under threat this season, except for Pereira, because Tete's still not that great. But, you know, if he's called upon, Tete will do a job. And Didi and Hendricks in the middle, Rafa on the right, Iheanacho in the middle, Diabate in the left, Vardy up top. Iheanacho's been impressive in pre-season. I was looking at potentially selling him, but he's got versatility and he's got some decent stats. He's not going to play as a winger, don't worry. His determination's going down. I don't know why either, but he could have a solid season here and stake a place for constant football. The 4-2-3-1, as you could see, the two midfielders have been pushed further up to make it more balanced and less space in between. Otherwise, this has changed ever so slightly. We're more counter-pressing, more ball playing, a bit more positive. So let's go and play Liverpool, who have, they've been and had one of the craziest sort of summers, as you can see here, from Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane, leaving for nearly £200 million combined to either side of the Spanish title picture. Also, Shaqiri went to Burnley. I nearly got Shaqiri. Ended up with Mahrez. So, you know, fuck you, Burnley. Daniel Sturridge went to Tottenham. It's been a crazy summer for them. They brought in Varane. What's happened? Fabian Delph, Zivkovic, Rakitic. They're all here. They're all going to start today. So let's go and play them. Just 3 substitutes outside the... You guys are just... I'm just being an idiot now. Let's just carry on. So here is the team for today. Becker in goal with a ferocious backline, you've got to say, of Robertson, Van Dijk, Varane and Alexander-Arnold. It's not going to be fun. Pellegrini and Rakitic in the middle. Who the hell is Pellegrini? He's good. In the middle, Zivkovic on the left, Lallana through the centre, Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right and Firmino up front. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain was transfer listed for the entire summer. I wasn't going to buy him because of his wages, and I wasn't going to loan him because they wanted most of his wages paid. That's a shame, Alex, isn't it? You have to stay there now, knowing they didn't want you. Don't look so sad. Let me pick your nose for you. Yeah, just in your mouth. Oh, good. Okay, it's good. Dressing room. Let's do this for our fans. We've got nothing to lose here. They just didn't care about that team talk whatsoever. Let's tell them we've got to have faith. We're a better team now than we were last season, even though it's pretty much the same starting 11. Don't worry about that. The highlight from kickoff hasn't finished yet. We've kept the ball really well. Well, why haven't we scored? A throw in for Liverpool. Zivkovic gives it to Robertson. Max Zivkovic, who I know is a very good player. This entire team is full of good players, but not as good as Jorrit Hendricks, as he's shown there. Look at him. Beast of a man. Just, yep, there we go. Back to Johnny Evans. Back to Hendricks. Chilwell on the left-hand side. Looking on. Here's the George. And George is looking on a bit more hungrily now that Ben Chilwell was given the ball away. Hendricks doesn't get it back this time, and the ball might end up in the centre here. It does. It's cleared. Iheanacho, not very well done. Rakitic to Pellegrini, who has a shot. Tipped over. No, it's not tipped over. Hit the crossbar. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. Robertson hangs over it. Rakitic. We're being pinned in our own half a little bit. But with long shots like that, who cares? It's a throw-in for us this time. Chilwell gives it to Hendricks on a yellow card now, working hard to get his fill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice. Just one more time, looking at you, Zlatan, aren't you? No, I am. No, I paid you to roll the dice. Robertson gives it to Rafa though, and now is storming pace into the centre, into Nacho, into Hendricks. Hendricks with a shot. Needs to do better with that effort. It's a free kick for Robertson in a similar position to one we saw earlier where Rakitic shot wide. This time though, we've got the ball. We might actually counter-attack here. Jamie Vardy running out to the left-hand side. He's got Diabate ahead of him. Diabate gets the ball over towards Rafa. Rafa with a bicycle kick. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? It's fair to say we've been pretty equal, apart from the fact we haven't had a shot on target yet. And that is a great save by catcher Schmeichel. Didn't catch it, as his name implies, but fucking well done, eh? That's what I'm saying. Fucking well done. Rafa, break. There it goes. There's Jamie. Do something. Go on. Do it. Do it really well. Go on, Rafa. Do it. Give it back to him. Cross it in. Ah, Varane's there. Never mind. Indeedy, have a go. Hendricks. Why not? Inacho? Anyone? Out to the right? Rafa? To the right? No? Hendricks? Shoot? Shoot. Save. Good. So throw in Ricardo Pereira to Iheanacho. Back to Ricardo Pereira. We're in our own corner here. Just having a bit of fun. Rafa now storms forward with his insane pace. Vardy's on the ball now. Vardy gives it back to Rafa. Rafa into the box with his pace. That's what we got him in permanently. That sort of danger he creates. Ooh. Ooh. His highlight's continuing for some reason. I'll update you if anything seems to happen. Something seems to be happening. Rafa. Ricardo Pereira. It's still not over. Rafa. Into the box again. One more time. Into Hendricks. Hendricks this time he's hit the post. Oh my goodness. We are playing some delightful football. It has to be said. And here we go again. Hendricks into Iheanacho. Look for Diabate. Diabate gets into the box and has a shot himself. If we get one of these on target, we are in the money. Another free kick for us. We're really putting the pressure on. Giving everybody here at the King Power Stadium something to shout about. And Ndidi and Hendricks working that midfield nicely. Diabate on the left. What's he going to do? Give it back to Ndidi. He knows where the passes are. There's one. Rafa. What's he going to do? Hendricks. He knows where the passes are. Diabate. He knows where the passes are. He's going to go for a shot though. He does. That's a goal! Diabate has scored. What a fantastic strike. Told you if they went on target, be a real threat. And it has been, because we've scored. Look at that. Let's have a look at that again. Lovely little passing move. Liverpool aren't anywhere near us. Hendricks out to Diabate. Just finds himself a little pocket of space in front of Varane and Van Dijk. I don't know what Alisson Becker's done there. He's just had his wrists broken by Diabate. Last highlight before the half-time whistle. Rafa storms around in a circle over to Chilwell. He's got a bit of space. Draws two defenders out to him. Gets the cross in. Van Dijk heads it away. Only as far as Hendricks. And we go out to the right-hand side to Pereira to get a cross in this time. Does it? Falls to Rafa. Rafa with a goal! It's a goal! It's two! It's two before half-time. And both wingers have got one each. Rafa's back. His permanent transfer debut, if that's how you would ever say it, has got a goal. Here he is. One touch to steady himself. One touch to shoot. Becker's on the floor. Alisson just doesn't know where he is. Ooh. So at half-time, 2-0. 2-0. Very good. We're doing very well. So let's not let our performance levels drop. Don't look stressed, Mr. Evans. I almost said Mr. Maguire. Maguire's fine. Mr. Evans, if you look stressed, oh, come on. Hey, don't want that, do you? So that was fun. Let's just keep going. Corner for Liverpool. Hopefully this doesn't do the thing I think it will. It did the thing I think it will do. That's irritating. Let's give the old tighten up shout, because that's a front post header. Who was that? Who was that, man? Ndidi. You're not going to get to Paris Saint-Germain like that, are you? It's a free kick. Don't make it happen twice. Okay. So now the goal kick. We're going to play it short to Johnny Evans. Plays it back to catcher Schmeichel. Gives it to Maguire on the other side, who's got a bit more room to bring it out. Gives it to Rafa. Rafa to the middle. Iheanacho. Gives it back to Rafa. Rafa. He's got options to his left, to his right, and he's got the pace to burn forward. And Diabate's in the box anyway. What a brilliant pass that was by Rafa. all the way across the box, found Diabate's feet. Those two seem to love playing on opposite wings. 64 minutes in, the only part of this team that hasn't been really clicking today so far is Jamie Vardy up top, who's just got a yellow card and a 6.5. So on comes Feet Arp to replace him. Ben Chilwell is also on a 6.5. He's given the ball away a couple of times. Do we bring Georgia on? Also, if you haven't noticed, here's Harvey Barnes. He was on loan last year somewhere in the Championship. He's going to be playing first team football this year. He looks so happy about it too. Decent player, inside forward on the left or the right, either footed. 21, lovely. Yeah, let's bring Jorge on. Throw in for Liverpool, Zivkovic to Pellegrini, back to Zivkovic, and get ball in here. Does so. Ricardo Pereira clears to Pellegrini. He might get a shot away. Does so, but it's wide. Now Jorge with a throw to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And Didi nips in. I'm sorry, did Lallana just outmuscle? What the fuck did Adam Lallana just do? I'm sorry? He's walked through Hendrickson and Didi like they're nothing, and then clattered one in from 25 yards. Jorge with the world's worst throw-in. Yeah, he's gone straight through them. He's got a bit of space, and he thought, why not? I'm Adam Lallana. So he scored. Irritating. Oh, not another corner. I'm not even commentating. I'm just nervous at this point. Not like this. Not like this. Not Henderson. Not Henderson. Please not Henderson. Thank goodness it wasn't Henderson. I'd accept it if it was maybe Rakitic. Or I wouldn't accept it. No, we've been better. We've been better here. We're the better team. We're better than Liverpool. Who the fuck are these guys? Not Rakitic. I said it earlier, but I was joking. Thank you, catcher. Good catch. On final roll of the dice, here comes Harvey Barnes on for Kelechi Iheanacho. Throw in for Esquadra. Really rolling those R's today. Liverpool are moving forward. Don't give him space. You know what he can do. Somehow he can score from anywhere, can that Adam Lallana. They've got time to put that into the box. Everything's happened very quickly there. I'm not really sure. Can we not concede, please? Yes, Jorge. That's much better. Diabate now. Feet up. Who's on the pitch? Gives it to Diabate again. The break. The counter. The beautiful football. Johnny Evans. The beautiful football. And Didi. Go on. Make that pass. Make some room, somebody. Give it an option. That'll do. Go on, feet. Oh, use your feet. Don't even know if that's his say his first name. Harvey Barnes, though. Gives it to Diabate. Option on the left. Jorge, get the ball in. Corner. 4 minutes out of time. Corner. 2-2 here. I thought Catch Mike was about to leg out the pitch. You don't catch it that end, mate. Ugh, crazy, that guy. Anyway, it's fallen to Harvey Barnes at the edge of the area. Gives it back to Rafa. Will we get in again? Will we get it in the... Oh, we scored! We've won! Surely. What a brilliant little ball by Rafa. And that is Rafa. Wow. I fucking love that man. I fucking love that man so much. Look at this. He gives I think that's Virgil van Dijk the eye. And he just slips it one way, slips it into the box with his weak foot. Feet up, got it on a plate. And when you got it on a plate like that, you can either score or smash a plate. There's still 3 minutes and I've just kept talking. Liverpool are still coming through. Please, not like this. Let's not concede a third. Maguire? No. I think he kicked him in the head. I don't care. I'll take it. It's still a minute and a half. Rafa's got it again. Rafa's gone for a shot. What? You can't just pause it like that. I thought Rafa was about to score the most audacious goal I've ever seen. Ricardo's gone for it. What's happening? Who's authorised these shots? What's going on? Tighten up, please. Jesus Christ. We've scored 3 against a defence with Van Dijk and Varane in it. I'm not really sure what to make of everything. We've got a free kick. That's it. Game. Golf clap. I'm not wanking. It's a golf clap. It's a very long golf clap. Can you blow the whistle? Blow. Roma with the beard. Boop, 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 boop. Rafa, one more? No? Okay. Anytime, ref. There we go. 3-2. Opening day win over Liverpool. It looked comfortable, didn't it? Apart from the bit where we weren't winning anymore. Comfortable. Brilliant. So that puts us into third place straight away. Two of the players we do have here are waiting on Champions League football by the end of this season. So, yeah, we're on course so far. Forgot to mention Leeds, Aston Villa, and Blackburn are the teams who would join us this year. Just in case you wanted to know. Everton are top of the table. Weird things are happening. Other results, there you go. That's how the league looks this year. Obviously, we had the brilliant story of Cardiff last year. Javier Pastore has scored for Everton. Don't restart your computer. That is the Javier Pastore playing for Everton on loan. It's weird. Leicester, a show classed upstage Liverpool. Yes, we do. Rafa inspires Leicester win. Rafa just inspires us. I'm just going to praise his performance. You were superb. Yes, Rafa. Yes, Rafa. I love you. Have my babies. So let's have a look at when we should meet up next. Man United. I'm feeling confident now. I'm getting cocky. Maybe we should do a double whammy. You know, couple games in. We'll see how the start of the season's gone. United, Blackburn. Big boys, new boys. All in one episode. What do you think? What do you think about that? I bet you like it, because I do. And on that note, see you next time.